Hello, how are you? How are you, Rodrigo? Hello, welcome. So, today we are on Unit 21, Having a Crush. Let's check it. Let me put here so you guys can see. Unit 21, page 86. Hello, how are you? So there are things we do each day which follows the same or almost the same routine patterns. Okay. Then we have eating, going to the bed, taking a shower, coffee break, getting dressed, getting up, way to work, and relaxing. How's your daily routine? What time do you go to bed? What time do you take a shower? Okay, what time do you eat? Oh yes, I'm wrong. 17, not 21, yes. 21 is next week. I look it on my schedule. Alter and inner beauty, yeah, sorry. I look on the wrong schedule. Let's take a look. Page 70. I'm one block ahead because of the class. Okay, so great personality traits. We have enthusiastic, okay. Remember, enthusiastic, the 8 sound. Determined, extroverted, tolerant, flexible, self-reliant, courageous, work-oriented, systematic, self-disciplined. So most of them are just like Portuguese, it's basically the same thing. But just remember that when we talk about flexible is personality wise, okay? Is like, how is your personality? And then we have the question, what traits would you like to improve in yourself? Sorry for that, guys. My allergies are acting up. So, enthusiastic is the kind of is the AC. The AC is on, so I keep sneezing all the time because of the flu. Not the flu. Oh. I don't have the flu. It's the dust. I keep sneezing because of the dust. So we have some words like enthusiastic. That means how you see things. If you're an enthusiastic person, you are always excited and all. Determined, how you act toward a goal. What do you do to get where you want? Okay. And how good are you in keeping doing something for a long time? Extroverted. Thank you. Damn. Thank you. Extroverted with you. Okay. Tolerant, how you can be tolerant of other people's thoughts or sayings. Flexible, it's not like flexibility of your body, but of your personality, like how you accept change. Okay. Self-reliant is like how you take things with yourself. Okay. Self-reliant means like you trust on yourself, you don't need other people, like independent person. Okay. Courageous, how brave you are, how much courage do you have. Work-oriented, how professional you can be. Okay. Systematic, how you like things, how the things are, and how you work around them. Self-disciplined is like you don't need people to tell you what to do. You can have your own ways, like time you take a shower, time you read, and all. Like you are self-disciplined. Okay? And our words in action, let's listen. Unit 17, let me find it here.
Words in action. Hairdresser. Hairdryer. Bald. Baldness. Wig. Drawback. Beauty. Beneath. Above. Below. Spear. Frog. Scorpion. Trait. To die. Died. Died. To drown. Drowned. Drowned. To trim. Trimmed. Trimmed. To sting. Stung. Stung. To lean. Leaned. Leaned. To
Okay, we're back. So, we have our words and actions. Okay, let's take a look on that. We have our hairdresser. That's the person who works with your hair. Okay, that's your hairdresser. We have our hair dryer, where you go to dry your hair. If your hair is wet, we use the hair dryer to dry it. Okay. We have bald. That's a person like me that has no hair, right? We have baldness. That's what afflicts a person that's bald. So, as I'm bald, I'm affected by baldness. Okay. We have wig. Wig is usually what people from people who is bald use to cover the baldness. Okay. We have drawback. Okay. Drawback, there's some meaning. Okay. A drawback is a disadvantage. Okay. In a word could be disadvantage. Part of a negative situation. That's a drawback. Okay. But in Portuguese, we use drawback. We use the word drawback as taxation. Okay. It's a tax we pay when buying things from other country. Is a drawback too. Okay. Beauty is the quality of someone who's beautiful. Someone who's beautiful has beauty. So beautiful is the adjective and beauty is the noun. Okay. Beneath, that means that's lower than you. Okay. Like, so you're here, something's beneath you. Okay, something's beneath you, it's lower, beneath. Above, on the upstairs, above. And below is down. Okay. Above and below. Up and down. Above, up, below, down. Okay. We have spear. That's a weapon. Okay, made of a wooden, very long, with a metal point in the end. That's a spear. Frog, which is an animal, an amphibious animal that can live. Amphibious means that it can live in the water and on the land. Okay. Scorpion. Okay. It's arachnidium. Let me check it here, just a second. Arachnidium. Or just arachnid. Arachnids, yes. Arachnids is an arachnid with poison. It has a small body, 6 legs and 3 legs on each side, and it has a sting on the tail. Trait, okay. Well, trait, we have some words for trait that could be useful for us. like we can use straight as how you deal with somebody, okay? That's straight, how you treat somebody. Also, it could be more things like when you decide to pay a dinner for somebody, you're treating that person to dinner, okay? Then we have the verb to die. To die means you change the color of something. It's very useful for the hair. You dye your hair. You change the color of your hair. Okay? To dye the hair. To drown. To drown means when you're in the water and you don't know how to swim, you drown. Okay? It's usually for living things. To trim is to cut, okay? But not everything. Like for example, if I get my beard and I take it all out, I shave. If I just like cut small pieces of my beard, just small pieces, I trim it, okay? To sting, okay? To sting, it's what a scorpion does, is to sting, okay? A scorpion stings. To lean means that you are leaned, inclined, you're okay here, and then inclined to something, okay? That's to lean. To dry is like the contrary of to wet. If you have something wet and then you dry it, okay? And to admire means to have admiration on someone or something. So, first question on talk time. Do you think you go bald someday? And I tell you, yes, I've already gone bald. I'm bald already. If you got bald, would you wear a wig? No, I don't think so. I don't think that a wig is something that would do me any good. And I don't know, I don't care much about my baldness. Some people do. Some friend of mine, they are going bald and they're like going crazy too because of that. But I don't care, to be true. To me, it doesn't matter much going bald or not. It's just something that happens. Okay? Let's see. Do you usually have your haircut short or just trimmed? Actually, I don't trim it, but I used to when I had hair. Nowadays, I take it all out, like shaving, but with the machine, you know. So that's it. And number 4, have you ever been stung by a bee? Yes, sometimes actually. Not lots of times, but sometimes. What about you guys? Have you ever been stung by a bee? It hurts a lot. but some people are allergic, real allergic to it, and could be really dangerous. What color would you dye your hair? If I had hair, I don't know. I Let me think. I like those galaxy colors, like very weird colors, like purple and neon green and stuff. Just to do it different. That's how I'll do it if I could, but unfortunately I can't. How often do you use a hair dryer? Once a week. Actually, I use a hair dryer once a week because I wash my dog, so I use it on him. Never been stung by a bee? Oh, don't try it. It's terrible. Recommend. What traits do you admire on a person? What traits do I admire on a person? First of everything, I think good humor. That's a trait that I admire on a person. I think having good humor is something necessary with to have a relationship of any kind with somebody, even if it's like a friendship or anything like that. It's that thing you need because I don't know. There's some people that are always in a bad mood, and that sucks a lot. Other traits that I admire on people. Let me think a little. I like people who are smart. Okay. People who like to think. I really like those kind of people. What about you guys? What traits do you admire on people? And what's the most important personality trait for career success in your opinion? Well, I don't know actually. That depends on the career you want to follow, but could be that you are work oriented, that you really do things thinking about your work. Not that you live to work or around work or anything like that. Okay, but that you try to live your life accordingly in a good way, of course, to the work, okay? Any questions? Nice. The routine. Nice. Okay, good. 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 So, let's listen for useful expressions.
Book 3, Lesson 17. Useful expressions.
Can't help.
I can't help biting my nails when I'm nervous.
To be done.
Insert your password, a click, and it's done.
Let alone.
I don't have even $1, let alone $100.
A bad hair day.
I had a bad hair day yesterday, so I went to a hairdresser. This has been a real bad hair day for me. Nothing's going well.
Just me. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so can't help, ok? Quando eu uso can't help, eu quero dizer que é algo que eu não consigo parar de fazer, que eu não pude deixar de fazer, eu tive que, ok? I can't help biting my nails when I'm nervous. Eu não consigo não morder as unhas, eu não consigo não morder as unhas em português. Eu tenho que morder as unhas, tá? É uma obrigação que você tem, por assim dizer. Mas não é uma obrigação, desculpa, é uma compulsão. É algo que você é compelido a fazer, tá? Seja por qualquer coisa. I can't help. To be done, ok? To be done é feito ou a ser feito. Insert a password and it's done. E pronto, tá feito. Let alone, quem dirá? É o mesmo jeito que nós usamos quem dirá. I don't have even one dime, let alone $100. Eu não tenho um centavo. Quem dirá $100? Ok? E o Bad Hair Day, eu tenho duas opções para ele, de acordo com o livro. A primeira opção que ele nos traz, do Bad Hair Day, é no sentido de um dia ruim de cabelo mesmo, tá? Tipo, o cabelo não tá bom, literalmente, você vai no cabeleireiro porque você tá com o cabelo ruim naquele dia. E o segundo sentido, Bad Hair Day, é que você teve um dia ruim, um dia terrível, tá? Esse segundo sentido ele é bem mais usado, tá? Quando a pessoa diz, oh, I'm just having a bad hair day, não quer dizer que ela tá com o cabelo ruim, quer dizer que ela tá tendo um dia muito ruim, em geral, que diversas coisas deram errado, ok? So, let's listen, let's speak up.
Book 3, Lesson 17. Speak up. How often do you have your hair done?
I have my hair done at least once a month.
Do you have any tattoos?
I have a tattoo on my left arm.
I went swimming despite the bad weather.
You could have drowned.
Are you a shopaholic?
I just
this form?
Hand me a pen, please.
What color do you want to dye your hair?
I want to dye my hair purple.
What could be a drawback to the project?
High cost could be a drawback to the project.
I can't find my slippers.
Have you looked beneath the bed?
How was your plastic surgery?
My plastic surgery was a success.
Where did the bees sting you?
The bees stung my lips.
What do you want to trim?
I want to trim my nails.
Where is your house?
My house is on the street below.
What was the temperature yesterday?
The temperature was below 0 degrees.
What do you like most about flying?
I like flying above the fields.
Do you guys got any question about the speak up? Só mandar uma mensagem no chat de vocês. So, page 72. But do you guys got any questions on the speak up? No. So let's go for page 72. And then we have, what are the questions usually asked in job interviews? Okay, that's the question for us. And do you know what questions do they usually ask you in a job interview? What kind of questions is possible to see? They love asking on these interviews, they love asking questions like, where do you see yourself in 10 years, in 5 years? Okay, that's one of the kind of questions that they like asking. Okay, or questions like, what are your strong points or strong qualities? And what are your flaws? How do you cope with stress, for example? Or how do you cope with other people? Other kind of questions that are okay, do you prefer working with other people or alone? These kind of things. Why do we want to work here? Yes. Why do you want to work here? How did you get to know that we were hiring? Hiring here. Oh yeah, no, and yeah, yes. Okay, those are some of example questions people ask when we talk about it, about job interviews. Okay, let's listen or listen and talking.
Book 3, Lesson 17, Listening and Talking. Having the hair done.
How can I help you today, sir?
I'd like to get my hair trimmed a little. How much will it cost?
We'll cut and style your hair for unbelievably $30. Best service in town.
Just a basic trim, a little off the top and sides, please.
Come over here to the sink. Let's shampoo your hair first. Lean back, please.
Hey, you're getting shampoo in my eyes. Can you hand me a towel?
Sorry, sir. It's almost done. Now let's dry your hair, put a little styling gel in it, and now style it with a blow dryer and a brush. It's done. How do you like it?
I think you trimmed it a little bit much, but it looks fine. I'll go to my job interview looking better now.
Okay, do you guys got any question about having the hair done? I'll wait a little, see if you guys got any questions about it. No? No questions? So, let's see. How much time do you spend in the morning doing your hair? Actually, 0 time. That's how much I spend in the morning doing my hair. 0 time. So, I have no hair. So that's good for me. But what about you guys? How much do you spend doing your hair in the morning? There was a commotion in the aisle. I was trying to see. And are you happy with your hairstyle? I am actually. I'm very happy with my hairstyle. It's pretty good, pretty good. As I said before, I don't mind not having hair. I really think that's less work to do. Do you often change your hairstyle? Never, I can't. I don't have any. And do you dye your hair? No, I don't either. What about you guys? Do you dye your hair? Guys, do you dye your hair? Do you change your hairstyle? What do you do? Depends on what I'm going to do with my hair. Okay, can you define it better? Can you define it better about what you're doing with it? So, why you guys define it? Let's listen a little here. Okay. So, let's listen about the scorpion and the frog. It's a very famous fable, okay? Maybe you have listened before, but people use it a lot in English language.
Book 3, Lesson 17, Listening and Reading Practice. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A scorpion wanted to cross a river, but he couldn't swim, so he went to a frog and asked her for a ride. The frog said, "I'm not sure. If I give you a ride on my back, you'll sting me." The scorpion replied, "It would not be my interest to sting you, while I would be on your back, and we both should drown." The frog thought it over and agreed. He took the scorpion on his back, faced the waters, and in the middle of the river, he felt a burning spear in his side and realized the scorpion had stung him. As they both sank beneath the waves, the frog cried out, "Why did you sting me? Now we're both going to drown." The scorpion just replied, "I couldn't help it. That's my nature."
Okay, that's the frogs and the scorpion nature. Can you tell me the moral of the fable? I'll wait 25 to see if you guys can tell me the moral of this fable. So nobody can tell us what's the moral of the story about the frog and the scorpion. That is what people use the bad things in nature, like they can help it. Okay, possible. It's possible. Another way of viewing is like, yes, that's it. Like, it's who they are, how they are. So avoid scorpions in your life, okay? Like, don't help people or be with people that you know are going to sting you in the back, okay? Because they will do is that. That's what this kind of people do. Okay. Very good. And now we have a sharing time about beauty. Do you think beauty affects one's success in life? I'd say that depending on the area, it can. Okay. Not every single area, but depending on the area that the person acts, it can affect. Like the person, of course, like the simplest of things, like the person's a model, the beauty will affect her life. But I think also another one that could be affected are sellers, people who sell things. It's proved by some studies that people tend to trust more in beautiful people. That's something. So I think like sellers, if you are not that just like ugly people that doesn't have beauty can be success, but it's a step closer. That's my opinion at least. Transaction side, yes. And what are some of the drawbacks and advantages of being beautiful? I don't know. Like you could say that the advantage of being beautiful is that people tend more to trust in you. Okay. Usually some people trust more in beautiful people. And one of the drawbacks could be the vanity. People think that beautiful people are vain, that they just care about beauty. If they're beautiful or handsome, you cannot be smart. So that could be one drawback. Okay. Oh, this one is nice, number 3. I want to know your answers, people. Not just Nicole, you all guys. It's better to be physically attractive or intelligent? What do you say? I'm waiting you guys here. What do you think? Is it better to be physically attractive or intelligent? So, guys, hello. I'll put in the chat what's better. Should be physically attractive or intelligent. No, it's one or another. It's one or another, not both in this case. What do you think is more important? Physical attraction? But remember, it's not what you want on your partner. It's about yourself. Okay? It's about yourself. What about number 4? Is it better to be physically attractive or wealthy? To have money or to be physically attractive? What do you guys say? In my opinion, I think wealthy is more important than physically attractive. Not just like, of course, things matter, but I'd say that wealthy brings more than physical attraction in this case, as is intelligent in physical attraction. Oh, this is number 5. Would you ever have plastic surgery? Would you ever have a plastic surgery? Why or why not? I don't know. I think plastic surgeries are very big risks. I believe that some plastic surgeries, they are for helping people overcome some traumas and some physical deformities they have. Okay, so it comes in a good way. Of course, some vanity issues, okay, but I don't know if I would go that. Okay. And you guys, would you go for plastic surgery? Nice. And would you ever get a piercing or a tattoo? What about that? A piercing or a tattoo? Or do you already have a piercing or a tattoo? You don't think so about the tattoo or the plastic surgery? And you guys, what do you think about it? No, you'd go for a tattoo. Nice. Do you have an idea already? What kind of tattoo would you like? And tell me, what personality trait is the most important for inner beauty? Okay, what do you consider to be the most important trait for your inner beauty? To me, I'd say that's honesty. Okay, a person that's honest, it's a very good personality trait. Nice, nice, nice. So, what's the most important trait for inner beauty? Simplicity. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, let's do like this. Let's listen and have to tell me 3 things Mr. Young would like to change about himself. What are those things? What does he want to change about himself? You tell me. Let's listen. I'll play it twice, okay?
Lesson 17, Listening for Understanding. What 3 things would Mr. Young like to change about himself? I would really like to become more self-confident and to take better care of my body by going to the gym minimum of once a week. I'd also like to stop being such a procrastinator. For example, I have an exam tomorrow morning. It's midnight now and I haven't studied at all.
Honesty, nice. So, second time.
Book 3, Lesson 17, Listening for Understanding. What 3 things would Mr. Young like to change about himself? I would really like to become more self-confident and to take better care of my body by going to the gym minimum of once a week. I'd also like to stop being such a procrastinator. For example, I have an exam tomorrow morning. It's midnight now and I haven't studied at all.
Okay? Could you get the answer, guys? Self-confidence by going to genes, stopping procrastinator. It's actually like getting more self-confidence. And right after that, there's another one. I'll play it again.
Book 3, Lesson 17, Listening for Understanding. What 3 things would Mr. Young like to change about himself? I would really like to become more self-confident and to take better care of my body by going to the gym, minimum of once a week. I'd also like to stop being such a procrastinator. For example, I have an exam tomorrow morning. It's midnight now and I haven't studied at all.
Okay, so the answers are self-confident. Okay, self-confident. Take better care of his body than by going to the gym, and stop being a procrastinator. Okay, are you a procrastinator? Tell me, don't lie. Do you procrastinate? So, let's have a small break. You're a procrastinator? Oh my god. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating a lot. Okay. So, let's have a small break. Procrastinate a little. Procrastinate a little. And we'll come back soon. Go get some water, coffee, go to the bathroom. Okay. Yes, now we're back. Okay. Let's get to it. We're on page, let me put here, let me take these out. We're on page 74 on unit 18. Learning and growing. So we have some professions there, okay? We have lawyer, teacher, accountant, insurance sales agent, computer analyst, data engineer, physical therapist, nurse, agronomist, and auditor. Okay? Are you guys there? Or say hello. 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 So, are you guys there? Let me know if you guys are. Hello, who's there? Hello, whoa, hello, 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 hello. Hi, hello. So, we have some professions here. Okay. Tell me, which ones do you think are the hottest in Brazil? Are the best professions? So, which professions do you think are good? So, which professions do you think are the hottest in Brazil? Of course, I'll say teacher, but we know that's a lie. I just say it because I'm a teacher. Okay? We have lawyer, teacher, accountant, insurance sales agent, computer analyst, data engineer, physical therapist, nurse, agronomist, and auditor. Which one do you think are hot professions? Are professions that people want to be, that people like? Airplane pilot, nice. Nice, that's a nice profession. That's a nice profession. And of those one there, which one do you think are the most interesting? to me, I'd say that the most interesting profession is teacher, and the least interesting one, I don't know. All of them are nice, but I think insurance sales agent, that's not interesting profession. Okay, that's at least what I think. Let's listen and practice. Let's listen to words in action.
Book 3, Lesson 18. Words in action. Cave. Clay. Horizon. Forward. Toward. Fellow. Further. Task. Right-handed. Left-handed. Forearm. Kindergarten. Assignment. Tuition. Scholarship. Pace. North. South. East. West. To establish. Established. Established. To grant. Granted. Granted. To pursue. Pursued. Pursued. Ought to.
Okay? I agree with you, nice. Yeah, insurance sales agents, something that, yeah, I don't know. So, words in action, we have cave as the first word. Cave is a geological formation when you have a gigantic hole in a stone that you can enter, okay? If you can walk and all, that's a cave. Thinking about that, how many words we have for holes? Like we have hole, then cave, and pothole, and trenchers, lots of words. Clay. Clay is a kind of mud that we use to make some artifacts like vases or pots. Okay, they're made of clays. Clay is used to make pottery. Horizon is what you see when you look ahead. You see the horizon, okay? Like when the sun is going down or going up, you see the horizon. Here, the horizon, and the sun goes down. Forward means in front of you, to the future, okay? As we use or watching a video or a movie, you can fast forward to the bad parts, you just go forward, okay? Forward, so it's to the front, to the future, and toward is in direction to something, okay? So when I use toward, I say that's going in direction to something. Like I'm going toward the bottle, in direction to the toward bottom. Okay, that's toward. And forward is always to the front. So we could say that forward is going toward the future. Fellow is another word for a friend, could use as a fellow, okay? Further means something that's not now, but it's gonna happen in the future. Gonna happen further, okay? Task is something that you have to do. You have a task. High-handed, people that use the right hand to write. And left-handed, people who use the left hand to write. Okay? So that's it. Right-handed, left-handed. You want to know which one's the left hand? You get your hands and you do like this. Okay? The one that you have an L is your left hand. Forearm, this part here is your forearm. Okay? Kindergarten. Kindergarten is where a very small child go to school. Like child from 2 to 4, they go to the kindergarten, okay? That's a German word that is used for kids and garden. As we say in Portuguese, o jardim de infância, but they use the German word, which is kindergarten in German, and in English, kindergarten. Assignment, okay, is something you have to do. A mission that you have to do is your assignment, okay? It's, for example, if I give you a homework that you have to do, you have an assignment. Tuition. Tuition is the amount of money you pay to study at a university. That's the tuition. Okay, it's the amount of money you pay per year to study at a university. Scholarship. Scholarship is like help that schools and universities give some students to help them study at the institution. You can have a scholarship if you don't have much money to pay, so they can give you, or also because you're so good that they want you there. Okay? Like if you're a really good student, like you're the best in your class and all, you can get 100% tuition free scholarship to study somewhere. Okay? The pace is how you walk. You give steps, okay? And then you have the pace. You can have the pace of the class, like is the speed. The pace of our class, we go 2 units per Saturday. That's the pace of our class, okay? But the pace is like a slow pace, okay? When somebody's walking, you have that slow pace, or have that fast pace, okay? North. It's one of the cardinal points, okay? Usually we see, for some reason, the north as the top part of the map, but it's not always like that. It depends on which size you are looking, which size you are, okay? So that's north, and south is the other side. Like if north is here, south is here, okay? Like we live in the south region of Brazil. The north region of Brazil, we have like Amazon, okay? In the north part of continent, we have countries like Peru. Then we have the east, okay? That's where the sun rises. The sun rises in the east. It comes from the east and it goes to the west, okay? Like Florianópolis is on the east side of Santa Catarina. In the west is more to the interior. In our case, of course, not always. We have cities like Chapecó, Joaçaba, they are in the west. Pretty important, I'll translate it. Além de ser east, ser leste e west, ser oeste, também é usado para ocidente e oriente, tá? Quando eu falo sobre o oriente, eu falo east, ok? O lado oriental. The east side of Europe, Eastern Europe, Europa Oriental. E quando eu falo sobre o ocidente, eu falo sobre o west, ok? To establish means that you're going to start something there. You establish a school, establish a connection. Like every day we establish a connection so we can have our classes. To grant means to give it to somebody, okay? And to pursue means that you're gonna go after, you're gonna run after something, that's to pursue. You ought to means that you are better to do something, okay? You ought to. Do you guys got any questions? Do you guys got any questions? So, let's keep going. What are the four cardinal directions? Well, the answer is up there, okay? It's north, south, east, and west. Ought to sleep more hours? In my case, I'd say no. I ought to sleep less hours, okay? But that's my case. I will not say that I should sleep more. Or you to eat less? Oh, hell yes. I really think I should eat less, but it's difficult, you know? Especially nowadays with so many things we have to do and then we don't think much about what we eat. So, yeah, but I do think about that. This is what I want the answer from you guys. Do you pursue your goals away to until 5:55? Okay. Do you pursue your goals? Tell me. I want to know it. So guys, tell me. I'm waiting you guys here. Do you guys pursue your goals or not? So, do you want to pursue further studies? Oh, nice. 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 Do you want to pursue further studies in English or other language or maybe even other areas? I do actually. I right now am studying French too, but really casually, like casual studying. And I also having a post-graduation course that I'm studying too. Would you like to pursue an artistic career? It depends what kind of artist I would like. What about you guys? Tell me, would you pursue further studies or would you like to pursue artistic career? What do you say? What would you be like? So guys, would you like to pursue further studies? Turkish, nice. Spanish and French. And Italian, nice. What about an artistic career? Would you like to pursue an artistic career? Maybe later on, nice. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Are you right-handed or left-handed? And are you keeping pace with your English class? Myself on the number 7, right-handed. And yes, I'm keeping pace. What about you guys? Are you keeping pace with your English classes? Let's listen our useful expressions on page 75. Let me change it here. 75. Right-handed, nice.
Book 3, Lesson 18, Useful Expressions.
Big mouth.
Don't share your secrets with him. He's such a big mouth.
To shake a leg.
Shake a leg. We have to be at school in 10 minutes.
A pain in the neck.
Waiting for the bus on a rainy day is a pain in the neck.
Take for granted.
I take it for granted that everyone is honest.
Nice. So, big mouth is a person that talks too much. Okay? I believe in that too, Nicole. I believe in that too. So, big mouth is a person that talks too much. Like the person that tells your secrets to others and this kind of things. To shake a leg, to move faster. Okay, to shake a leg, to move faster. A pain in the neck means like something that you don't like doing or somebody that's very boring. It's a pain in the neck. Okay, it's like, it's just terrible, that's a pain in the neck. I love this expression, take for granted. When you take something for granted, you believe that everything's gonna go as you predicted, okay? That's taking for granted. That's what it means. When you take someone for granted, you believe that the person, you can do anything that the person will, will forgive you, okay? That's taking for granted. Okay? Got any questions? So let's listen, they speak up. And press it, the wrong button. Let me open it here again. I'm just open the audio here, guys. Okay, just a second. Okay, speak up, yes.
Book 3, Lesson 18. Speak up. Can your sister keep secrets?
She's a big mouth. She can't keep secrets.
I can't keep pace with you.
Shake a leg. The train will leave in 5 minutes.
Do you get along with your boss?
Sometimes my boss is a pain in the neck.
What career do you want to pursue?
I want to pursue a career as a data engineer.
Why did he move a pace forward?
He moved a pace forward to shake her hand.
Are they going towards the north?
No, they're going towards the south.
Where are the kids hiding?
They're hiding in the cave.
What can you see on the horizon?
I can see some fishing boats on the horizon.
Did they really want your help?
I took for granted that they wanted my help.
Can you grant me permission?
I cannot grant you permission to do that.
Is he a nice fellow?
Yes, he's quite a nice fellow.
Why has the diplomat gone to Italy?
He has gone to Italy on a special assignment.
I write with my left hand.
Are you left-handed?
Let's keep on walking.
I can't walk any further.
When should I finish the task?
You should finish the task as soon as possible.
Do you have any further questions?
I have no further questions.
Do you guys got any questions? No? So if you guys have no further questions, do you know the answer on page 76? Do you know the answer to the question below? Why do you write from left to right? You know the answer for that question? Give you like 2 minutes. So, let's listen our text and see if you have any questions.
Lesson 18, listening and talking. Why do we write from left to right? In prehistoric times, long before any kind of alphabet was developed, man used to draw on cave walls to express his feelings and to record his experiences. Later, Phoenicians, who invented the first alphabet in human history, used small-sized clay tablets on which to inscribe their messages. These tablets were held in the palm of the hand. The writer used to inscribe the characters from top to bottom and one under the other. As time went by, the tablets grew in size and were held horizontally along the forearm. Then, as most people are right-handed, they started to inscribe them from left to right. Although several civilizations established the left-to-right writing system, the Japanese, for instance, write in columns, top to bottom, and right to left.
Got any questions on the text? No questions? So tell me, do you prefer handwriting or typing? What do you prefer? So, what do you prefer, handwrite or typing? I say I like handwriting a lot, actually. Typing is faster, but I really like handwriting. I think it's something really useful for us. even nowadays faster than the typing. But of course, typing is more practical sometimes, especially because when you type, you have correction, so it's okay. Can you type without looking at the keyboard, guys? I actually can. I really like typing without looking at the keyboard. I think it's a very nice skill. What about you guys? Do you like it? Can you do it? Type without looking at the keyboard? But I can do it on the cell phone. On the cell phone I have to look at the keyboard. On the cell phone I can't use, I had to look. I see some people have problems with that. Do you have problems with your handwriting? How you feel about your handwrite? Do you like how it's looking at the keyboard? So, let's go for page 77 and have our listening. Listening and reading practice.
Book 3, Lesson 18, Listening and Reading Practice.
university degree through distance education.
What is the difference between distance education and traditional learning?
In the distance education system, you don't have to attend classes in a regular classroom. Instead, you go online and interact with fellow students and teachers in a virtual classroom.
What about doing assignments, writing papers, and taking...
You have to do all that, but at your own convenience. Students can work at their own pace, depending on the class schedule.
This is great. In today's fast-paced world, it's hard to find time for education. That way, there are no excuses.
So, as you can see there, they're talking about distance learning. Okay, can you tell me the advantages and disadvantages of distance learning?